Hey, what's going on, guys? Today, I really wanted to talk about um, just life testing us for the things that we really want in our life. So, quick backstory about me and my life when it comes to life testing me. All my life, I've been trying to do things the fastest way. I've been always trying to get the fastest results, always trying to do things in a certain way, and every single time life tested me or things got a little bit difficult, I realized that I would give up. And um I think the main reason why life basically tests you um in the things that you're trying to accomplish is because, well, for one, I think in a way life is trying to test you to see if you're actually willing to go through the trials and tribulations for what you really want. Are you actually, do you actually want that thing? And how bad do you want it? And I think life will test you on that. And, for me, back again, it was a difficult thing um, doing things and working on things and not seeing the results. For instance, right now, currently working on the next steps in my current life, step by step. And my YouTube channel is something that I'm interested in growing. But at the same time, right now in the beginning, I'm not really seeing the results that I would like. Um, but at the end of the day, I feel like day by day, step by step, I'm getting a little bit better. And I would like you guys to think about that. That it's the uncertainty of not knowing what your vision is or what you want to do. It's the uncertainty of not knowing if it will work out. But life is going to test you to see how much are you willing to stick it through. How much are you willing to work? How hard are you willing to work? What are you willing to do to make this happen for yourself? Or how long are you willing to work without those results? And, I could understand how that could be difficult. I could also understand how that could be stressful for some people, depending on who you are. So, life tests, man, it's mental, pretty difficult. And in a way, I can kind of understand why people would give up if they're not seeing the results when they want to see it. Um, so, it's difficult doing things. And if you're doing something kind of creative, it cannot be measured. Like if you go to school, if you pass certain tests, if you do certain things, you know that you're on to the next, or you pass school, you get your degree, whatever. If you do any line of work, a trade, if you're doing it, you know that you can see where you're getting better. Your money is going up, whatever the case may be, with YouTube, with other creative things. It could be even starting your own business outside of this. Some in the beginning is going to be rocky, it's going to be shaky. And currently that's what I'm mentally preparing myself for, because um I'm trying to put in work as much as I can, and I know I have a lot of work to put in and a lot left to go before I can even start seeing a little bit of the results that I want. So nobody is just gonna give you the results that you want, or it's not. I've come to the realization that whatever you want, it's not gonna come easy. It's not gonna be one, two, three. It has to be the work that you also put in behind the scenes that people don't see. So there's a lot of work that you have to put in, small little details, strategies, whatever you think of in your mind that could work in any kind of business, solving problems. So as you can see, as mentioned before, there's a whole bunch of tests that I feel like we have to go through. We have to go through these tests. I feel like we have to go through these tests to actually build our character, to actually show that we can do this. And I feel like uh, in general, it will also help to build confidence, because confidence is a main thing. Confidence alongside with faith, alongside having that self belief that things will work out in whatever you see in your mind, the vision that you have for yourself, even though right now at the current moment it's not in front of you and you can't see it. You gotta basically hold on to that belief, as well as putting in the actions on a daily basis, weekly basis, to try and accomplish the goal and get these things done. And it's up to you how long you're willing to work. But I definitely believe that if you stick it through, if you pass the test, you'll get closer and closer. And I believe that you can do it, as well as I'm trying to convince myself right now that I can do it. So I definitely think having the right group of people around you, sometimes that can help to encourage you, or sometimes it's not the people that's around you, or it could be a mentor, it could be somebody. But I definitely believe that these tests are necessary, and I'm starting to understand these tests are here to really build our character. And like I said, it's to see, do you really want this, or does it just sound like something fun? Does it just sound like something, oh yeah, I'm kind of interested in it? No, but do you really want it? Your actions, your work ethic, everything is going to show if you want it or not. Even if, and it's the work that you put in behind the scenes, it's the thoughts that you have, it's the studying, it's all this stuff that people cannot see. The only thing they see is the end result. And but most of the work is done, meanwhile no one is watching. So I wanted to come today. As always, the goal of this channel is to try to uplift people um the best way that I can, through helping to tell stories, or to tell, or basically to talk about my life and things that I've battled and things that I've been through and things that I'm currently going through. So that's what I wanted to touch on today. And yeah, I'm just here to try to uplift people, as well as try and um build up myself mentally. So I just wanted to come today and talk about that life will test you, but I believe that we all can pass the test. But it is going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy, but I do believe that it can be done. And I don't care what you're going after, you can do it. And I'm trying to convince myself right now that I can do it. So that's what I want to touch on today. All right, YouTube. Peace.